You try and sleep, okay?
Try. Thanks again for Mr. Bananas.
You're welcome.
Don't say a word. Okay. Thanks for making this easier, Kelly.
Oh, God, no, Antonio.
Damn it. Look, if you want to play that game again, fine. But not with me.
No, wait. Come on. I didn't mean that. Look, I feel the same way about you, but look what time it is. I mean, the rehearsal dinner's going to start soon, and I'm the maid of honor. I told Marty and Dylan that I'd be down there to get everything ready, and I mean, if I'm late, then I...
Well, we're here. It's almost time to put our explosives in place, Major Austin. What do you think?
I'd say the Palace Hotel looks like it's doing a booming business tonight.
That's very clever of you. Booming business. Speaks volumes about the state of your nerves now, doesn't it?
What are all these people doing here?
There's some sort of a wedding rehearsal dinner, I believe. Quite a crowd.
I don't like it, Bass. You want Lord Cove dead? That's fine with me. Anybody who's working with him, that's fine too. I'll blow them all to hell and back. But I do not like the idea of taking out a couple of dozen innocent people who are just here celebrating a wedding.
Well, that's not up to us, though, is it? What we like. We're here to do a job. Now, here's the floor plans. If you set the bomb here, it'll go off precisely as we planned. The wedding rehearsal dinner is an unfortunate problem, but it can't be helped.
Hey, Marty. Where are you? Marty. You upstairs working on your makeup? I don't know why you even wear it. You're so beautiful. Marty?
I'm looped, and the loop's over here. Margaret, Angel, you're breaking my heart. Don't leave me.
No, we've been through this before, and I'm not going to discuss it again. I'm a medical student who knows enough to know that you're in more danger than you think with that wound, so don't confuse the fact that I'm worried about you with memories of what we shared in Ireland.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. You always are. Go on. You've got a rehearsal party to go to.
At least let me take you to the hospital.
Nah. I just need some rest. I'll be good as gold in no time.
Yeah, right.
Marty, are you here?
God, sit still, and he's downstairs. I can't let him find you here.
Marty! Come on now, we're gonna miss our own party.
Coming, I'll be right there.
Finally.
Caught me.
What?
I was up in the attic going through some old photographs. It's the kind of day a girl gets sentimental, you know? You look gorgeous. So I'm sorry I kept you waiting.
Thank you. Listen, I just found this pillow on the floor, and, you know what that is? It's blood.
Oh, God, I've got to be downstairs. Oh, I told him I'd be downstairs. I'm the maid of honor. I'm supposed to help get everything ready and greet everybody, and it's my job. I mean, well, it's not my job. It's Max and I said that.
You're so beautiful. Your eyes. Your hair. And your skin. You know I want you. Don't you? Kelly? Figured you might be hungry, so I rustled up a little... Kelly? Kelly, where are you? Kelly?
Oh. I'm dead. David killed me. No. Wait, David said he couldn't have No. Wait. David's ghost came back and got revenge on me. Oh, my God, that's it. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, this is so... Oh, and I died of burn. Oh, my God, this is so unfair. Oh, this place is so dusty. Wait a minute, dead people don't sneeze.
Kelly, are you ready for what's yet to come?
Let's go.
And look, there's more here and here and right there.
Right. Well, I think I know what that is. I can be so stupid sometimes.
Yeah, what?
I bought some groceries, and when I came in, the phone was ringing, and I set them down there, and I took off for a while, and gosh, it must have been an hour, and there was some meat in packages, and it must have leaked through. I mean, I've just been so excited all day, you know?
How do you know I have been, too?
Sure you still want to marry a dingbat who leaves her groceries on the living room floor?
Yeah. she's my dingbat. So, hey, we're gonna be late, I'm telling you.
Okay.
I gotta get going here. Did you leave the radio on upstairs? You hear that?
Yeah, gosh, I guess I must have.
I'll tell you what. I'll go turn it off and I'll grab your bag.
No. Stay right there. I'll grab it. Be right back.
Gotta get to Bo. I've gotta warn him. Come on, Patrick. Oh! God!
Patrick, please. Don't off the radio.
I'm sorry, I didn't think. Margaret. You really do look like an angel. I'm sorry. When you and Dylan come back tonight, I'll be gone. No, I've got to go find Bo. I've got to warn him.
No. This is not like some kind of movie. You've been shot. It was a real bullet. It ripped through your chest. If you get up and start moving around, it's going to start to bleed again. I know you're feeling better. I'm really glad. This is the antibiotics working to fight off the infection. But you need to rest.
Just go. All right. Go with Dylan and celebrate your upcoming wedding with your friends. Be happy, okay? For me, hey, if I've lost you, then there's nothing more to worry about. And God knows, I've got to warn Bo, so just go, all right? Please, don't make this any harder than it is. Just go.
Andrew, hi, it's Joy Buchanan. If Kelly drops by, would you please have her give me a call? Thank you very much. Maybe Doreen knows where she is. Of course, what am I going to tell her? Oh, Kelly.
No, Joe, it's Dorian.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
You know, hanging in there.
I was hoping to talk to Kelly, but I gather from the way you answered the phone that she's not there.
No, she went out.
Joe,
Yes?
is it so difficult talking to me? And I can hear the tension in your voice.
No, it's nothing like that. I just, have to do something. That's all. I'm really sorry. Can we talk later? I'll call you back, okay? Bye-bye. Well, shouldn't take the car. Can't have gotten far. I'll just drive around until I find her.
Oh, my God. I killed David, and he's taking me to the other side.
Are you ready, Kelly?
Oh, God, if this is it, please forgive me. Including all the lies about the men. I wanted to do all that stuff, but I did not. Remember? Wait a minute. I don't have to tie you up to take you to the other side. I didn't say anything about that on Oprah. I'm not dead.
You ought to be. You sure tried to make sure that I was.
Don't touch me. Don't get near me. I made it!
That's pretty good.
Don't touch me!
Scream louder. You can do better than that. Scream your lungs out, you bubble-brained little tease. No one can hear you.
Hey, we're gonna be late.
Bo is a very smart man. And with the CIA behind him, he will be all right. Now, I meant what I said about how dangerous it is if you get up and if you don't rest. I'm going to call you from the hotel. Here's the phone. I'm going to let it ring once. Then I'm going to hang up, and then I'm going to call back, because that's going to be the signal for you to know that it's okay to pick it up. You got that?
Marty? Where are you, anyway?
Swear to me. Swear to me that you'll be here when I call you. Swear it.
Marty, what'd you do? Go up in the attic?
call you later. You be safe here, all right? Rest.
What are you doing up there?
Oh, I remembered something my mother said I wanted to wear tonight, actually, but I couldn't find it. You ready?
Yeah, I've been ready for about 10 minutes.
Oh, my goodness, so impatient. You think you really wanted to get married?
I do.
Goodbye, Angel. Bye.
Rogers.
Rogers. Thornhart again. You got the bow, right? You told him that the bomb is gonna blow up right next to him, didn't you?
Nobody's going to be detonating any bombs, Thornhart. Relax.
Well, then get to the bloody TV studio. I told you where it was. Arrest the whole bloody lot of them.
He wasn't there when we arrived. Now, look, I've got a lot of things going on here. Now, you just keep your head down. We will let you know if we need your help. Stay where you are.
Rogers, for God. They're not gonna go help her because they don't know what the bloody hell he is.
All right.
His dad. That's the key. His meeting. That's what boy's gonna be. With his dad. Asa Buchanan. All right. Margaret. Thanks for your help. I've gone to the hospital. I'm sorry.
Somebody help me! Somebody, he's not dead. I didn't kill him. Somebody help! He's gonna rape me. He's gonna do awful, disgusting things to me. Help!
Are you done? Good. Here are the things that you should know. We're in the middle of a very deserted area of the harbor. It's winter, and nobody else is on their yachts. It's just you, me, and the fishes, kiddo. So if you want to wreck your voice, you go right ahead. You be my guest, but it's not going to do you any good.
You're not dead. You're gonna kill me? How dare you?
I'm sorry. How dare I what? Kidnap you or kill you?
How dare you even be alive? Do you know how worried I was after I thought I buried you?
Oh, gosh, Kelly, I'm so sorry. I wasn't really thinking about you. I guess what I was thinking about was how to try to get my head to stop pounding! That, of course, was after I crawled out from under the leaves and the branches and the snow you buried me under. Snow! You buried me under snow?
I am very, very sorry, but I didn't know what else to do. I never had to get rid of a body before, okay?
Oh, you're right. This is my fault. I'm sorry. I'm being insensitive, and I'm being... I guess all's forgiven then, isn't it?
Yeah, right. So what are you gonna do with me? You gonna kill me because I tried to kill you?
Don't worry, my dear. You're going to be very safe and very comfortable here. Da-da-da-da-da.
I hate you! I hate you! I may not have gotten it right the first time, David, but I swear to God, the minute I get myself untied, I'm gonna do it right.
You are going to do exactly nothing. You are going to wait and wait until I say it's over.
You think so?
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-da.
Oh, Joey. Please find me. Please find me.
Did you find Kelly?
Jeez. Dorian, what are you doing here? How did you get in?
The door was open. I was worried. I still am. Did you find Kelly?
I wasn't... I mean, I was just out. I was just driving around.
Please, Joe, I know you very well. I know every nuance in your voice, even on the telephone. Now, come on, you sounded extremely worried about Kelly. Of course, I naturally became extremely worried. Now, what's happening?
You better sit down.
Hey, what, is it that bad? Come on, just tell me.
Kelly killed David Vickers.
Oh, if only that were true. I have heard some preposterous cover-up stories. I've even made up a few myself. But truly, that is really one of the most original and bizarre.
You know, I only wish to God it was one of Kelly's whoppers, but it's true. She killed David. She was lured by him to some cheap motel, and then he tried to, you know, and she hit him with a lamp. And I hit pretty hard, I guess, and she wrapped his body in a quilt and put him in a car and drove him out to the country and dumped him in a ravine.
This is really annoying. Why are you telling me this grotesque story? Would you just tell me what happened?
I am. Kelly killed David. This is the quilt she used to wrap the body. This is the lamp that she hit him with.
Is this true?
Yes.
Kelly has killed David?
Yes. She took me out and she tried to show me where the body was, but we couldn't find it. So I brought her back here, try to let her get some rest. She was so freaked out. It was pathetic. I put her up in the old bedroom, and I went to go, just left for a second. I went to get her something to eat, and when I came back, she was gone.
The way
Baxter,
Yes, sir.
everything all right?
Yes, sir. Nothing suspicious yet. And Carlisle just ran an electronic sweep of the car, too.
Good. Put the heater on, bring the car around in front of the house in exactly 10 minutes.
Yes, sir, Mr. Buchanan.
And where you'll be going, Major Austin, is right through here, just past the Camelot Suite, where Lord Cove and Asa Buchanan are to meet.
Who are they meeting with? Why didn't they meet at Asa Buchanan's house? They're over there in Ireland, at Lord Cove's estate.
You're asking for privileged information again. Now, obviously, they're to meet somebody, but who
And
it
this
is?
somebody's gonna get blown up too, all right?
I think it would do you good to concentrate on where you'd be placing a bomb, don't you?
Fine. Everybody dies. So where do you want me to put the bomb? Right there?
Exactly. Right there.
That's gonna wipe out this entire ballroom. Those are major structural supports. Everybody that you were talking about before, that's there for that wedding rehearsal dinner, they're all gone.
Major. We've been over this now, haven't we?
Why do you care?
The structural collapse could absorb most of the blast. Now, gentlemen, our targets are right there in that hotel suite.
You will put the bomb where we direct you, and I'm sure it will do a fine job of destroying the primary target. Now, forget about the civilians. They won't know what hit them anyway.
Here, put this on. Nobody will question a janitor walking through the basement or crawling into an air vent.
Right.
We'll move out in 15 minutes. Be ready.
And yet so innocent. How do you do that?
You do it to me. I'm gonna tell you something, and I don't want you to get all weird on me, okay? I mean, I don't want you to think that I want you to say anything back, because I mean, it's not a demand. It's a gift. I love you.
So my guess is that she probably got hysterical. I don't know, and maybe she thought she saw David's ghost again, and ran off, took off, bolted.
Hello?
Dorian, it is so good to hear your voice.
You're going to find this hard to believe, but it's so good to hear your voice, David.
David, are you sure?
Yes, he is very much alive.
That's right, old flame of mine. You'll notice that I put the emphasis on the word old. Now, if you haven't guessed already, this is your ex-husband calling. Now, tell me, Sugar Plum, are you missing anything lately?
He's got Kelly. He's got Kelly, hasn't he? She didn't kill him at all, and somehow he's got her, right?
David, I was just thinking about you.
No, forget it. I heard that, Mud Pie. Boy, that Joey Buchanan, he is as intuitive as a little Cub Scout. He knew right away. Why don't you give him a merit badge?
What have you done with my niece?
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Won't you be quiet? David, so help me, if you harm Kelly, I will track you down.
Hey, stop with the threats, okay? And tell Joey to put a cork in it. I don't want to stay on this phone forever. I'm just calling to let you know that Kelly is just fine. For now.
She better be, David. Now, what do you want?
You know, I'm really sorry that we've lost touch, Mud Pie, but I've just been buried this past week. We'll talk soon. Stay close. Isn't this fun, Kelly?
Kelly may have thought that she killed David, but she did not. David has Kelly. She's all right so far, and that's all I know.
I'm gonna kill him. I swear to God.
Joe, wait a minute. Look, I know that you feel very strongly about Kelly, but you don't know where David is. There's no sense running off. There's nothing we can do except stay here and wait by the phone.
Fine. You do that. All right? I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna find him. And this time, I'm gonna do some damage that he's not gonna walk away from.
Joe!
You make me feel so strong. Like I could do anything with you next to me.
I never imagined that 3 months ago we could have been this happy.
Yeah. Now we can keep on being happy.
Oh, no, we can't. The rehearsal dinner is happening without us. My God, we're going to be late. And it's all your fault.
Oh, yeah, right, me. I'm the maid of honor.
Well, you might have to be if I can't get in this dress.
Come in.
It's been the most wonderful day of my life.
Time to get started. Word is Lord Cove and Asa Buchanan are on their way. Be a good lad. Keep a sharp eye as we discussed, eh? Don't fail us now.
Failure is not my vocabulary, Bass. You just have my money ready when this thing's over.
We will. Of course, you'll never see it. You'll be dead, along with the others in there. It's too bad about the Palace Hotel. Only decent cup of tea in town.
Vicky! Great, welcome.
Thank you. Hey, Hank. Sheila.
Hi. Vicky, it's good to see you.
You.
Excuse me.
Yeah, me too. Thanks.
So how are you doing, Vicky?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Jessica, you look fabulous.
Thank you.
Well, Christian, have you noticed how great this young lady looks?
I mean, well, yeah, I mean, she looks great.
Where is Andy? The bride and groom are going to be here any minute. I just saw Dylan's car pull up front. Let's get everybody ready.
Okay, everybody, bride and groom are on their way. Champagne, waiters, please, fill up glass of champagne. Where's Andy?
Calling to see if maybe both called or left some messages. Here when the bride and groom come. No? Nothing? Yeah, sooner or later, right? Thank you, Drew. No, really, thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Right here. Back to you and
Carlisle, go up ahead and check on the entrance Lord Cove and I are going into.
Yes, sir.
Bertram, a little crowded up there.
Yes, it is.
Don't you worry, the Camelot suite will be ready for him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen up. The bride and groom to be. Congratulations. Best wishes to both of you. Oh,
Thank you.
we are so happy for you, all of us.
God bless you, Dylan. Thank you. God bless you.
Where's Andy?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. She's the maid of honor.
Thank you.
Well, are you ready to celebrate your last night of freedom?
I sure am. Let's do it.
Atta boy, let's blow the roof off this place.
I'm gonna have to climb up 3 floors.
We'll be doing that together.
What?
You heard, Inspector Bass. I have to be a good lad and look after things. That means you.
If you're looking for Andy, I don't think she's here yet.
Oh, no, she'll be here. It's fine. You seem a bit unsettled. Is everything all right? Yeah. Oh, I couldn't be happier.
Oh, I'm glad. Honey, may it last a lifetime.
Isn't it somewhat irregular? She'll be in the bowels of the place.
We're down here.
Mary and Joseph. It's Lord Cove and that Buchanan fella.
Let's get out of here.
Just act natural. They don't know they've come here to die. And Lord knows they don't know us from Adam.
Right.
What are you doing here?